Um, this is going to be a first-time thing. I am not sure how it's going to go, but I am excited to do it because it combines the two things that I love. The two things that I loves. Combines games, and it combines music-related stuff. I am going to be recomposing the music of Gadgetzan, which is the new expansion in Hearthstone. I'm super excited to do this. I got this idea after my November 26th stream, because I thought to myself, how could I combine the two things that I really enjoy? And this is a great opportunity for me to stretch my compositional muscle, which, to be honest, I'm not that super experienced at composing. I did it a little bit in university. Now this program here, Ableton, I am like, ooh, my knowledge of this is rough. Like really rough. Like this whole side of music, the music production stuff, the super technical side of it, the audio production stuff, I am not comfortable with. I will just say that right now. This is not going to be the most refined composition, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to really enjoy it. So, I will show you the clip. So, I'm going to give myself, for today, for the first time, 90 minutes. To kind of figure things out, to give myself a little bit more time to figure things out. Yeah, I've never mastered a song, I've never mixed a song, I've never gone to school for mixing or mastering. None of that. I don't know where the music actually is, so I show you right at the beginning of the video that, so the master volume is on, but the music volume is off. Now, I'm not sure if there's music here. So I'm not sure if this is where the new music is for Gadgetzan. They specifically compose music for this new expansion. Later on, I do buy 2 packs with my 200 gold. Yeah, at about 50 seconds. So maybe, yeah, 50 seconds, and then at a minute, I open those 2 packs. Now, I don't know if there's new music here. I'm not sure, to be honest, because I've never heard the music. This is my first time seeing this stuff. So this sound effect here kind of gives the idea of the theme. I've played World of Warcraft before, so my imagining of it is this kind of like metallic, super like shady, underground, black market type of stuff. That's what's happening in Gadgetzan. So that's kind of there's going to be a lot of percussion stuff. I am mainly a piano player, hence the piano. So the melody is more of my forte rather than the rhythmic stuff, but we're going to be experimenting with rhythmic stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I was supposed to change that to that. Yeah, so this sound effect, again, it's pretty cool. Nice animation. And then I think I finished the video by going back to that screen, the deck buying screen, or the pack buying screen, I mean. So I guess we can kind of get started. So I'm thinking it's like bassoons. I know that they use clarinet quite a bit. So like 10:30 EST. Have to be done by 12 a.m. EST. The only issue is tech problems like this that I don't really know how to solve. I like the orchestral stuff would be a good starting point. Tuba. Yes, good. So right now we're just going to do it in 4/4, something simple. I want to kind of stay away from D minor because that's the classic key that is kind of like, it's used in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was just playing as I was recording stuff, so yeah, on 2. What key? E minor. Ugh, so bad because of the delay. 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, dum, bum, bum. Okay, so we have a loop there. Okay, can I play that in time? Hopefully. How much time do we have? Plenty. Excellent. Why make a stop? Let's try it again. Okay, so that works. All of these I want to make sure that they are on beat 2. So bum dum dum. So that kind of idea. Okay, cool. Dum bum 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 dun 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 bum bum bum. Cool. So this little bit here is out of time, so I'm gonna delete that and I'm just gonna use this as the loop. Okay, now what I do want to do is I want to boost the volume of it overall because it's a little bit quiet. Loop switch. Yes, yes, yes. We want some melodic development, right? Right. Yes, we are improvising it. You know, obviously it would make more sensible if I actually wrote it out, but hey, that's the nature of composing something really quickly. We're going to practice improvising the melody. Doing one hand with one melody and then adding a harmony would be a good way to develop it. Oh, I want to record. Okay. Sure. I have 45 minutes left, by the way. All right, so I'm going to re-record this part where the second clarinet comes in, because I think I want to stay higher up on the keyboard, just so that I'm not getting into the zone of the trombones. So Yeah. Playing D sharp earlier on when I'm purposefully doing B minor, which doesn't have a D sharp, so then you get this clash, which we don't want. That was okay. I would like to re-record this, though, as kind of like a way of settling down. That rise and fall of the melody was good, but this I do want to re-record. Does that transition make any sense? Not really, because you go to a B. So right now on the bottom here, I am on an E. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So E, G. We're going to go down up to G. One more. G. Is that a G? Yep. And then up to A. I think that should work. Just for the voice rises. We have 35 minutes. Okay, we are making good progress here. Now, so I'm going to take all this, put it back to the beginning. Now we want this to start here after one loop. Let's see if this makes musical sense. Maybe not, to be honest. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna bring that stuff. We're just gonna continue it. So maybe we can loop that ending and make everything gradually quieter. This is gonna be our fade out. So we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna loop this twice, and we're gonna have a gradual. We're gonna remove that. Peace. Excellent. Another thing that we could do is we could end with shaker too. So now this I can remove all of it. This I can remove. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, so this would need to gradually fade as well. Yes, something like that. So that's the least steep. What's that weird pop? That's an okay solution. It's not perfect. That sounds so unnatural. Should I just leave it the way it is, honestly? Because, like... Yeah. Undo, 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 all the things. There we go. Problem solved. Problem fixed. Kind of... Didn't really find a solution, but whatever. Or... I could just re-record it. 23. Ew. Let's do that again. Okay. That works. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna loop this part actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. We're gonna lose our decrescendo, our decrease in volume, but that's okay. It sounds a lot smoother now. It doesn't have that pop. This auto harp here, which I've hardly ever used, and you can see that there's broken strings. But I also have a pair of drumsticks, so create cool stuff like. Now, and it's also not tuned either. But doesn't really matter what keys I'm playing specifically or how it sounds. It's more of just the effect of it. I'm just gonna put this on my lap. I don't know if that's the correct way of playing it. Let me grab my other drumstick. Ah. All right. See, there's lots of cool metallic sounds, and we don't have a lot of time to record this. I think I'm gonna use the low strings. And then we're gonna point the mic down. So like that. It's pointing to me genitals. So there's 18 minutes left. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo this because I don't think I should have stopped here. Obviously get quieter near the end. Okay, let's do that again. Despite the technical problems, like, this is a really, really cool exercise just to do. Gets me recording, right? You know what? It's nice to not have overproduced crap all the time. And obviously, like, I won't be mastering or mixing or any of that stuff. It's just gonna be the way it is. You know what? I'm going to loop this so that it's at the beginning, but I'm gonna have this be a lot quieter. Track volume. Nope. I want to put a point there. And put a point there. How much time do we have? 10 minutes? So I could do... not even necessarily going to hit the cymbal itself. Not really a drummer. But that sounds kind of cool because it's still getting the cymbal sound. But it's kind of... the attack is sharp because I'm hitting the... Instead of doing this. Hitting down here. So let's do it. Yo, man, that's such new age shit, man. Should I do another track, like... 1, 2... Something that is not as often, but I guess maybe a bar 17 when the 2 clarinets come in. That's when we can have the hits, and then maybe stop when things start to fade out. To make things a little bit more rhythmically interesting, let's play it on beat 2, or 1, and... I wish I hadn't done that at the end there. Okay. Probably the last layer. How much time do we have? Oh, yeah. You know, that actually kind of has a nice conclusion to it. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Aw, shit, right there. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, that's the show. That's the whole song in 90 minutes. I don't know what the fuck we did. The tech issues, like with the stopping at bar 6, the fact that what I'm hearing in Ableton, you probably didn't hear because I did not see this. Hold on. This desktop audio thing right here wasn't moving at all when I was playing back. When I was playing it back. So you can see it's not moving right now, and it should be. So I don't know why that was happening either. More of a interesting thing for me, more so than the viewer, unfortunately. Because I was able to hear my results. The good thing, though, is that you will be able to hear the finished product. So that's it. That's all the mixing. That's all the mastering. Mixing and mastering in strong quotation marks. It's pretty much relying entirely on my intuition, right? with 90 minutes. I think 90 minutes is a good amount of time to do it. I think 60 might be a little bit tight for future reference. And I like that this was easy to do, because if I were to do with other games, I would need to play the game to a certain point where music comes in and then have to be exposed to the music a little bit. I could do 2 series. So this one was one where I did have no I had no preconception for what the music sounds like other than the other music in Hearthstone. So I know that it uses clarinets, and it has this kind of like klezmer feel to it. So I guess that's kind of what influenced my choosing of the clarinets. 2 versions of this kind of series. One where I have a preconception of what the music sounds like. Like, I know what Doom music sounds like. That is something that I've thought about, is doing the Doom music. Or I could do music like this where I have no idea of what it sounds like. I mean, this one is not quite that, because like I already said, I have some understanding of what the music of Hearthstone is like, what that world is. But it could be like the Grand Theft Auto theme. I could recreate one. That would be a different challenge and a completely different style. So that would be really, really interesting. So yeah, that was 90 minutes of music making and tech troubles. I'm going to Adobe Premiere, and I'm going to combine both. I'm going to combine the video that I recorded and the audio from the audio that I just made. And then what's going to be cool is that we are going to check out what the original music sounds like. Yeah. Can I preview how it sounds? So that's bar 6 to the end. This is the beginning. Is that the full length of it? Okay, so I'm going to boost the audio. Sweet, we have a finished product that I can actually show you guys. Oh, man. Oh, okay, all right, okay, hold on. Okay, so that boosted that. So I want to boost this as well. Oh. So weird that was happening. Okay, so this right here is a good amount to have. I wish you know what, in retrospect, I wish I hadn't gotten quieter at the end there. Yeah, I wish I hadn't. I wish I would have just kept the volume up. Sweet, we got something. Woo! So that's what it sounds like. So let's take one more visit. That's the finished product. Could I full screen this? Whoops. No? Alright, that's fine. Hopefully it fits the Hearthstone universe. See, because the whole point of the Hearthstone music is for it to loop over and over again, so I could have right here. Bum, 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 bum. Then you could have looped. Now, in a looping situation, maybe you wouldn't want the clarinets to start after 8 bars. Maybe you would just want them to play continuously. I don't know. I've never composed music for video games or movies, so, but I would love to. But hey, hey, I've done it. I did it. Not the best, but I did it under a time constraint. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, I wish I would have kept the volume up. Oh, I was so close to doing the full 2 minutes, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. Sweet. Cool. We're gonna go back into the game, and this time I'm gonna hear what it actually sounds like, what the music sounds like. Hearthstone. So yeah, that was actually a really cool experiment. I'm satisfied. I'm glad that I was able to do that. It's a good exercise. If you are interested in sending me clips, like if you would like to record a clip of a video game, oh yeah, whatever. If you would like to record a clip of a video game that you want me to compose the music for, it would make it easier on me if you sent me the clips. You can do that at my email, razpewtin.media@gmail.com. That's my email. So if you want, you could send me clips there, and I will rewrite the music for it. It might not be elegantly done. It might not be the most smooth thing in terms of technical stuff, but hey, I will produce a piece of music. I'm glad that I didn't take extra time. I stayed with my 90 minutes, kept my promise. So if you would like to send me a clip, what you need to do is you would need to mute the music volume in a game. In a place where you think... Actually, you would need to record it twice. You would need to record it once with the music volume off, and then the other time with the music volume on. The streets. So you could send me 2 videos. One without the music volume and one with the music volume. I would be glad to do that. That would make my life easier because then I wouldn't have to do it myself. Alright, let's see what the original music sounds like. Okay. Let's see. Options. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, that's very different. That's pretty quick. Let me just make sure that that's the... Oh. So this is the music for the original, but this is the new music. Oh. That's really cool. That's really sweet. And I'll explain why I think it works after we listen to it. It makes sense if you just look at this art style here. It makes sense that they chose for this style of music. It's kind of jazzy. It's jazz. It's blues. It's really cool. That's it? Okay. Does it loop? No decrescendo. Does it loop right away? Is it the exact same music? I'm assuming so. It is the same music. Really interesting. So, very cool. What do we learn? This is awesome. Oh man, I love this idea. This is such a good idea by me. Kudos, David. Nice job, man. So what do we learn? It's best to loop music without a decrescendo at the end, because then the ending isn't so obvious. In terms of musicality, musically speaking, you will know that it ends, but interesting. So there's a break between the end and then when it loops again. So there's some time for the ambient volume, that kind of like tavern sound that they have in Hearthstone. Very, very different from what I created. Now, something that I want to do, I want to look up some, mean streets. I'm just going to Google search mean streets of Gadgetzan. Let's see what we come up with. So this is the art style. Undergroundy. It's kind of like a jazz bar type thing. That's maybe not your initial thought when you just see the art style, but it's really, really interesting that they went with that. It's like that kind of underground shady shit. What other stuff do we got? Very, very cool. So my music that I created was more of the traditional. Is this from... Oh, there's a cinematic trailer. Okay, let's watch this. I haven't seen this yet. They have the music. Okay, right. I'm glad I didn't watch this then. Yeah, it's kind of got that Sly Cooper vibe to it.
Gadgetzan, the city of opportunity.
Huh. So it kind of harkening back to the Spiderman. Spiderman. Even the same notes, I believe, too. Yeah. So Spiderman starts Spiderman. Let's quickly go onto YouTube and find Spiderman. Spiderman. Whoops. No, is that Spiderman? Spiderman. Yeah, it is. Spiderman. Oh, okay. Different from... Okay, so that Spiderman is actually C minor. Da bum bum. And Gadgetzan is E minor. Da bum bum. But that doesn't... They use the same three notes. Like, the same three notes just constructed on a different note. Same melodic structure. So it's very interesting, harkening back to it. Huh, cool. In the game, there's no lyrics, probably because it's less intrusive. This is a trailer; it can stand out more. Within the game itself, you want it to be kind of in the background. Yeah, you want it to be in the background. Whenever you introduce lyrics, it becomes more intrusive. Not intrusive, but more forward. In your face. That's really, really cool.
Now who's got the upper hand?
The sound effects are awesome. So I don't know if the actual music in the game is longer than that minute. I would probably guess so, because then if you have a short loop like that, then it gets old really, really quickly. So like I was saying before, my music is more on the traditional side of what Hearthstone music sounds like, more of the klezmery style, like more of the classic pack style. So let's listen to my music one more time. I think what I did do well was the metallic sounds that I went after, like on the autoharp. I think that fits the kind of atmosphere of Gadgetzan. Yeah. If I were to do other Hearthstone music, I would next time not have a fade out. Just for the sake of argument that it would be easier to loop if there was no fade out. That's what I would do. This will get better over time for sure, because I am hoping to get more percussion instruments. I mean, I will. They're pretty cheap, to be honest, which would definitely diversify the sound quite a bit. 90 minutes I think is a good amount. Obviously you can tell the difference between like what mixing and mastering does when you listen to mine versus the cinematic trailer. It's such a more polished sound overall, much more commercial, I guess, but mine is more raw. It's more raw, WWE raw. Yeah, so which I think, you know what, is okay. That's fine. Like, could I spend a week? Another thought that I had for this series was to spend a week after I've done a video and then polish it further. So like in this case, if I were to redo this one, I would try and solve these Ableton issues. I don't know what more I could add to it. Maybe I would change the melody around. I I don't know. You know what? I think it's fine as it is. A 90-minute show, a 90-minute format is a good thing to do. And I look forward to doing these types of shows in the future. I might even do TV shows too. The only problem is if there's dialogue. Like that cinematic trailer, there was dialogue in it. So it's not as easy. Well, actually, it's not as easy to do because unless like there's a way to edit out just the audio from a video like that. And then the thing is, if I do it, then I will already have been exposed to what the music sounds like, right? So that would kind of ruin the surprise moment. Like that moment when I listened to the music in the game, I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that at all. So, because I kind of grew used to what I had made. Really, really cool. Razpewtin.